Hello, my Capricorns. Thank you for joining me. Spiritual messages from a star versus, aka spiritual queens. I come to give you a quick reading for your sign for the next 30 days. It could be within a week, today, whatever it is, it will resonate. It will resonate eventually. You'll come back to this video channel and be like, wow, okay? So, what I have is a little wine. So just sit back and enjoy the reading. And I hope it resonates. I pray it resonates because I know it will resonate to you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, my Capricorns, let's go. A lot of you are discontent and bored. Discontent and bored. And I see some of you looking like, I'm just going to get in the energy. You're looking like, what is next? What the fuck is next? And you're discontent in your situation because you're bored, because you know there's something better ahead. You know there's something better ahead. But a lot of you are still looking down and contemplating and thinking about past and worrying about what's going on, or how somebody hurt you, or how things ain't going right in your life, or just looking down. Just like, I'm just like looking down, like shaking my damn head, because you're bored in your situation and you're not comfortable in your situation, and a lot of you know that something better coming, but it's like you're having delays and you're waiting for this signal to move. You're just waiting, but right now it's like your head is still down. Even though you know something better is coming, or you're waiting for something better to come, and your head is down. But you don't see this beautiful rainbow. This beautiful rainbow that's right beside you. These beautiful, awesome, vibrant colors of the rainbow. It's right beside you. You're so busy looking over here that you're not seeing the beautiful, positive aspects that are happening in your life. But for a lot of you, my Capricorns, it's a lesson that you had to learn. A lot of you went through a lesson. A lot of you. A lot of you went through a lesson. And a lot of you have passed. A lot of you have passed. Because you have went through this karmic wheel so many freaking times. So many times. I'm sorry, I'm doing 2 cameras at one time. But it's like y'all running, like what they call them, hamsters or ferrets, whatever. I'm not good at that, but you're running, or like a rat race on this wheel continuously. Maybe it may not have been the same circumstances, but it was the same outcome. So you're running again. Might not have been the same circumstances, but the same outcome. Then you're running again because you have not learned the lesson that the universe, that God is trying to show you. Like, you learned this, you're about to be blessed. Now, some of you are still on that wheel because you haven't learned the lesson. For some of you. But for a lot of you, you have learned that lesson, whatever this was that you kept going through, these cycles in life. You learned. And because you learned that light is being shined upon you, and it's your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, the universe, it's clapping. They're clapping, they're blowing the horns, they're having a parade. They're like cheering you on, they're bragging about you. Your ancestors are like, oh my gosh, your past, who you were in the past, that you could not get off this karmic wheel. Now you are, and they're like, yes, somebody's made it. I didn't make it this far, but she did. And they're celebrating you. They're celebrating you. Now, I do see you're having mental conflict. My Capricorns, you're having mental conflict. Or you had mental conflict. You was all up in your head. You was all up in your head about this life lesson. This learning lesson that you had to go through. It was all up in your head. Some of you had headaches. They could have been stress. They could have been like where you weren't sleeping. If you were sleeping, you weren't having a lot of sleep because you were steadily in your head with this conflict, mentally with this conflict. But you learned. But you learned. And what you learned was, okay, I'm going to go to the next one. Oops. What you learned, it was something you learned. So a lot of you went through a heartache and loss. This could be a relationship. This could be with a job. This could be with a family member. Whatever this is. A lot of you went through a heartache and loss. It broke your heart. And some of you had to just lose. But what you lost, it was supposed to happen. It was destined to happen that way. You know why? Because you learned. I'm going to keep saying this. You learned. Some of you had such a stronghold on this. This person, this place, this thing. Some of you had such a stronghold on this. Like he was holding that heart. Like squeezing it. But, you know, sometimes the divine will come in, God will come in and be like, regardless if you want to let it go or not. And it happened. And you learned a huge life lesson. Regardless if it was positive or negative, you learned a huge life lesson. But with that huge life lesson you learned, you passed the test. And you're about to be blessed. Let me tell you, my Capricorns. But you're about to be blessed because you learned the truth. You learned the truth. I don't know what it was you were looking for, but you finally found out the truth. You were searching for the truth and you found the truth. And it was time to get off that damn wheel. And that truth could have broke your heart. That truth could have caused you to have a loss. But, my Capricorns, you had to trust. Sorry, I had my stuff up here. My Capricorns, you had to trust in your gut. Right here in your sacral chakra. You had to trust in your gut of the truth. You just had to trust it. And then, so once you learn this big life, huge lesson, you needed to start to have patience. You needed to have patience with the situation, with what you learned. And not only that, you needed to have patience within yourself. And just like I did, I can't even remember, I think I did Taurus and Scorpio. Just like I told them, because it seemed like we all going through some of the same similar things. And maybe a Taurus and Scorpio is on your path somewhere. Maybe this Taurus and Scorpio broke your heart. Could even been a Cancer. But you had to, with you trusting in yourself, you end up having peace. Weird to say, but that trust in your gut, you end up having peace. And with you having patience with yourself, it's something you was planning for, trying to plan for. It's something you're still planning. I don't know if it's a move or a plan for a job or a plan for, I don't know, whatever your plan is. I can't get in everybody's energy. But it's telling you to trust in your plan and to have patience with yourself. Because things happen in divine timing. Trust in the divine timing. It may not look like you want it to look at this time, but trust in divine timing. Because having that patience in your planning, that's where you're going to get harmony and peace in your life. And this harmony and peace can come through some type of union. This can come with a business partner, in your business, in your professional, your career life. It can come in your love. It can come in your family. It can come in your friendships. It can come in your home. Could be in your, like I said, it could be in all areas of your life. But peace comes, that harmony comes, and blessings come. And you start to see things differently. You start to see things differently. You know why? Because you learned. Why did I keep going to this dumb shit? Why do I keep going through this dumb shit? Why do I keep attracting these type of men? Why do I keep attracting these type of women? Why do I keep attracting these type of jobs? Why do I keep, whatever it is, these needy people, these bums, whatever it is, why I keep coming to, attracting these cycles of people in my life? Because you didn't learn. You didn't see what was trying to be shown to you. The red flags, the signals, the signs and wonders. You didn't see it. But even though the third eye chakra didn't come out, and this is a quick reading, so this is definitely not a full reading. This is not a full reading. My full reading has like a spread of messages. But because you trusted in your gut and you learned the truth, you learned your lesson, you jumped off that karmic wheel, and you started planning something, and you started to have patience with your something, which caused, instead of this chaotic mess that was going on in your life, you started to be equal, like peace. Started to be peace. And from that peace, it attracted some type of, I'm going to say spiritual union. Some of you had spiritual union. I don't know why I'm saying that. Some of y'all have spiritual union. Take that message and heed to that message. But all of you, a lot of you just had harmony and peace in your life. Especially in your mental field. No longer conflicted in your mental. Because now you can sleep at night. You don't have headaches. You don't have stress. You don't have worry. Because now there's a balance. Okay, the last message I received from my angels is saying to start being creative. Start being creative. It said express yourself through creative activities. That's where that patience and planning come in at. Express yourself in creative activities. Some of you are writers. Some of you are, writers. You write poems. You write songs. Some of you create things with your hands. Create things with your spoken word. But you're creative. Draw. Do things in a program. Create things for a program. Whatever it is, it's telling you to start creating. And watch. Because when you learn something, every time you go through this karmic wheel and you learn, you step right into your new beginnings. And your new beginnings is what you create. So baby, create. What you create in your life, you manifest. So I thank you so much for doing the Spiritual Queens, aka Spiritual Messages from a Star. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you for letting me share my gift and my energy and my time. All I ask of you is to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Comment. I would love to hear. I would love to hear how this message resonates with you. Is there a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Cancer on your path? I would love to hear that as well. So God bless you. I'm sending you much love, light, and energy as well. See you soon.